Hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This is going to be from the 25th to the 31st of July 2022. But before we get into it, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest. I'll link all the cards I use below along with timestamps for each reading, so you quick and easy can jump straight to your reading once you made your pick. If you're interested in awakening process, ascension, and channeling from the source energy, then please hop on over to my other channel called Pure Light Awakening, which is also linked in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get into the reading for this week. You have 3 decks to choose from as always. Number 1, 2, and 3, and there's also 3 different bracelets on top today. On number 1, we have a blue agate bracelet. On number 2, we have a mooncake bracelet. And on number 3, we have a green fluorite bracelet. So sink into your intuition, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time and I'll be back in a moment, and I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you picked this blue agate bracelet together with deck number 1, then this is the reading for you. We will pull 6 cards first, as we always do in the weekly, and then we will pull some additional oracle cards as well. I hope you're all doing well, number 1, that you are maneuvering the energies to the best of your ability. And if you are on summer holiday, then I hope you're having a beautiful holiday or winter holiday, all depending on where you are on the planet. I'm living in Norway in the northern hemisphere, so here we have summer vacation right now. Anyways, let's see what you get, number 1. 3 of Wands. King of Cups. 6 of Coins or Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups, and the Hermit card underneath. 7 of Cups. A lot of Cups energy for you today, number 1. Let's just pull these cards a little bit further up. Better view for you guys. Okay, so today I'm using the Kaleidadope Tarot. So this is an indie deck, just to have that said. Now, okay, so I'm seeing a lot of cups here, and of course cups is about the emotional aspect of us. So there might be that you have been going through something very emotional lately. You have the 4 of Cups, which is about an offer, something being offered to you, but you're kind of considering whether or not to accept the offer. The 3 of Wands is where we are waiting for our ships to come in. So normally it's a good omen as to your ships are coming in, or whatever it is that you have wished for is kind of coming towards you. But in this case, there is some offer that's coming towards you and you are not sure you want to accept. Might be something, you know, that's not 100% as you had foreseen it. It can also be a little bit of stubbornness that you have foreseen that you have decided that you want things a certain way, and if it's a little bit off, then you're not sure you want to take it. Or it can just be that you are waiting for some more information, or that you are wanting things to look a little bit different before you accept. So that might be for some of you. You have the King of Cups here, and that's of course someone who is stable in their emotional system. Someone who is very loving, it can be a male figure or someone with the masculine energy. And it can also, of course, be significant for a water sign, just to have that said. It comes together with the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is very often the card of sorrow, but it can also be the card of being reminded to not focus on the 3 spilled cups that are upside down, but focus on the 2 cups that are full or that are upright here in this card. So there might be an invitation to look at the silver lining of whatever this offer is. You have the 6 of Coins. Now the 6 of Coins is about balance. It's about giving and receiving. It can be about economy. It can be about how much you give out and how much you receive. It can also be a beneficiary coming towards you with an offer. And it can be Yeah, and it can also be where you feel like you have to ask to get something back, okay? So you have to take this as it resonates. It comes together with the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is, of course, where we are, as this person is, standing in the woods, being alone, contemplating, but also the card where we are in connection with spirit, okay? You are also having the Seven of Cups on the table, and the Seven of Cups is about choices. It's about different options coming towards you, and they're asking, okay, so what are you focusing on? Let's see what's underneath. 10 of Wands. Okay, so that could be about delegation, could be about a heavy burden, could be about, you know, I want to put down my burden now, I want things to get easier. So for me, it looks like since the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups is here, I feel like you are being faced with a choice, okay? You're being faced with something that you need to make a decision on, and you're kind of reluctant, or you don't know, or I'm not sure if I want to accept. It might be that you have been hurt before, or that this hasn't gone the way that you've foreseen it or that you wanted it to go, and so that you might be focusing a little bit on what is not working instead of focusing on what it is that's working. You have the Hermit card here. So the Hermit is, of course, telling you to connect with your inner, connect with your soul space, connect with your guides, and ask for guidance in this matter. Take your time contemplating is what this reading also says. Don't rush the decision. And what you focus on is what you get more of. So this is also the card of the law of attraction, kind of, because where you focus, that's where your energy goes. And then that's what you get more of, right? So what are you focusing on in this choice that you are facing, number one, okay? Are you choosing to focus only on the negative here, or are you choosing to focus on what's positive, or the possibilities of what can happen, okay? But you do have the card of give and receive and balancing, so I feel like that's important for you to look at. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have right now. So let us pull some Rose Oracle here. See if they can give us some more information. The Architect, okay. The Wild Rose. I think they're asking you then to, okay, the Architect is someone who is planning, who is drawing out, you know, what they want. Putting the stuff down on paper might also be a choice for you here. But it is also the Wild Rose. So for me, that is kind of an invitation to maybe think outside the box, or to maybe try something that you haven't tried before, okay? The Architect is someone who builds buildings, who plans to build something, you know, so it's about the planning. I think it's important for you to plan here and spend time on putting things down to paper before you make this decision, okay? You also got the Sage, okay, Modern Garden Rose. So there might be that you need some cleansing, that your system, your energy field might need to shift an energy here. Let's look underneath. The Giver, Old Garden Rose. Okay, so there's Modern Garden and there's Old Garden here. The Giver, yeah. So again, with the balancing, so how much are you giving into something and how much are you getting back? It could be a project, it could be a relationship, you know, take that as it resonates. But there might be that there's something in your energy field that is in need of some shifting here, since the Sage came up. So there might be that you want to contemplate, as I said with the Hermit, sink into your physical form and ask for the white light to come and rinse your energy fields, okay? Once you have rinsed your energy field, and when you are in that clean, pure mode, then it's a better way, or it's a better time for you to then make the decision, okay? So I think you need to be cleansed, pure, clear before you make a decision, is what they're trying to say here, okay? So let's look at some more oracle cards here. The Sacred Light Oracle. Temple Secrets. Secrecy, isolation, observation, ritual, magic. Okay, I feel like this is almost the Hermit card again. Observe, isolation, you know, take your time on this. Don't rush the decision. I think that's a big message here, number one, okay? One more card. Golden light ray. Love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, passionate projects. So I mean, there's also all these cups cards here. So I do feel like passionate is definitely on the table here. That this is something that you really care about, you know. But they're also asking you to step into the energy of the love and the laughter. Not, as they say here, don't focus on what's going wrong, focus on what's going right. Giving and receiving, yes. Receiving and giving gifts is what they say here. So it's supposed to be a balance in it as well. Underneath you have Ascension Flame, Liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. Okay. Yeah, it might be, as I said, you might have had some expectations about this that was a certain way. But if you get stuck in that, instead of looking at what is truly offered to you, and maybe, as I said, think outside the box like the architect, then you might be missing out on something here, okay? So liberation, a sense of greater purpose and high expectations. So you might need to change the way you look at whatever it is that's kind of being offered to you here as well, okay? Let us look at, where do you want to go? Whispering Woods. Okay, so the cards for today is the Whispering Woods, the mini cards, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I think what it is that's being offered to you is very beautiful, but I do feel like you might have been stuck in a vision of how it was supposed to look, okay? And I think they're inviting you to move away from that. So this is the card, Time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So it's also about embracing what it is that's offered to you instead of trying to force it to be something that it's not. It's time to move away from the old way of thinking. It's time to move into something new, maybe. What is it that you're focusing on here? And also, Time card can be about, don't miss it. Don't miss out on this offer, okay? Don't spend too much time waiting and contemplating and deciding, because all of a sudden the offer won't be there anymore, okay? Take your time, yes, but don't overthink and don't overdo the time, is what they say, okay? Forbearance. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses, yeah. So, as I said, there might be something that's not, it doesn't look the way you wanted it to. But don't be afraid of that, you know. Don't be afraid that thorn amidst the roses. Don't be afraid of it looking differently than it should. There might be something beautiful underneath there if you're willing to turn that stone, okay? Underneath, renew. Nature continuously, sorry, I'm not English. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. Yeah. So it's about something new. Renew, get rid of the old way of thinking, get rid of the old energy, as I said, rinsing, saging, you know, and do as the architect, think with new eyes, you know, go out, think outside the box. So renewal of the way you have been perceiving this in your mind is what I would say here, number one, okay? That was pretty much all I had for this week. Hope it made sense. Hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't. I wish you the very best moving into whatever this is for you, number one. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you picked the Mooncake bracelet, then this is the reading for you. We will pick 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. And we do have some oracle cards as well today that we can use after the tarot. I hope you're doing well, and that you're maneuvering the energies to the best of your ability, that you're having a good vacation if you are on a holiday. We in Norway have a holiday time now, so it's summer for us up here. And July is the main holiday month for us. So let's see what you get, number 2. Oh, I don't read reversals here. Queen of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Swords. Knight of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Okay. Underneath we have 8 of Swords. I wanted to look underneath there. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Swords energy and Pentacles energy. A lot of swords here, I must say. Sword, 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 sword. So, the 8 of Swords is where we don't know where we're going. And underneath there you had the 4 of Pentacles, which is about holding back. So there might be a situation that you've been in that you didn't see the outcome, or you didn't know where to go, or you didn't know what decision to make, you know, those kind of energies. But there is a lot of sword energy, as I said in the beginning. And the swords, of course, meaning the mind aspect. It's the air element, and so the mind. So I don't know if you've been in a little bit too much in your headspace lately. Maybe there has been called for because you needed to make a decision about something. Or maybe you have just forgotten to check in, you know, with your soul space or heart space. Take that as it resonates. But you have the Queen and the Knight of Swords. They can be 2 people in an air sign, of course. But if it's regarding you, then the Knight of Swords is someone who comes in with force, and they come to cut cords, but they are also someone who can come to fight. You know, they can be kind of the drama queen in the deck, where they come with a lot of ego kind of thinking, ego mind kind of thinking. Okay, not ego as in egocentric, but ego as in the human critical mind. Okay, the Queen of Swords is normally someone who sees things clearly, and who knows what they want, and who can, as she does here, she's sitting there with her, what do you call that, monocular, and she's looking out and she's seeing things, you know. So there can be clairvoyance as well in this. But it comes together with the Knight of Swords, and so the Queen of Swords can also be a woman, or the female energy, which is kind of sharp. Sharp, of course, in the brain, but also a sharp tongue. So this might actually be someone who's a little bit blunt, or is a little bit, you know, picking on you, or being a little bit too in their mind, in their critical mind, I would say. So this can be you, or this can be another person. It comes together with 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles can be a legacy. It can also be inherited. So this situation could be regarding inheritage. But 9 of Pentacles is your personal happiness, and also where you kind of have all what you need when it comes to the money aspect. So this can also be regarding money or work, career. Take that as it resonates. 10 of Swords is where we feel like we're depleted. We want to give up. We feeling stabbed in the back, maybe. But it does come together with the 4 of Wands, which is about a celebration. It can also be about a party. It can be about marriage as well. Okay. So for me, this whole energy is a little bit all over the place, because in the middle you have personal kind of abundance. You have what you need. It's about money. It's about inheritance. It's about destiny. It's about what you leave behind in this world, kind of. Your legacy. This can be the card of legacy, and personal abundance, and achievement, success. But it is a lot of headspace energy here. So first of all, I have to ask you, are you following your heart when it comes to what it is that is making your money? Or are you following your head right now when it comes to, are you in a kind of a workspace or situation where you don't have the heart in it. Okay, there's no heart here. There's no cups whatsoever. So I would ask you that situation as well, because yeah, and also with the Eight of Swords, it can be because it's underlying in the deck. You know, the deck it comes like this, right? So it was underlying. So this is underlying energy, which means it can be energy that's hidden or that you don't want to show. So you might actually be feeling like, I'm not so sure I want to give anymore. I don't know if I want to continue with this, okay? But that's something you don't tell anybody because it's underlying hidden energy. So that's why I'm asking you, are you really truly loving what you do right now? Or do you want to kind of step out of it? Because it's a lot of in the mind. And yes, it's bringing in money, but is it truly what you want though? So that might be for some of you. For others of you, this might be someone in your life who's very critical towards you, critical towards your doing, critical to you and your legacy and what you have chosen for your abundance in your life. And you might be tired of that now. You might be tired of this person always being so critical of you, okay? So that's another way of looking at it. There's also another aspect here, and that's this thing here with the party, and that could be a marriage. And the marriage here could be that someone is ready to give up, okay? Don't know if they want to stay or go. That's kind of the hidden energy. Should I hold back or should I let go? So that might be also for some of you. And it might be that you're kind of feeling stuck because maybe this person that you are in a relationship with, that you don't feel like you can afford to let go because that person, you know, maybe is the one who's bringing in most of the money. So that might be a situation for you as well. So you see, there's many ways of looking at this, and I feel like you have to feel into whatever it is that I said that, you know, you feel like resonates with you. But what I can say for all of you, no matter what situation this is, that you are very much in your headspace right now. There is no cups on the table. Okay. You really need to check in with your heart, no matter what the situation is. You need to follow your heart. Okay. So let us pull some oracle cards here as well. I'm going to use this Sacred Light Oracle first. Let's see what we get. Light Seeker. Light Quest, Visionary, Mental Strength, and Resilience. Yeah. Yeah. Visionary. So what are you visioning for yourself? Seeking the light. So with that, they're saying exactly what I said. You need to focus with the light in. You need to invite the light in. Connect with your higher self and your spirit guides and your heart space, okay? With your soul space. Scales of Karma. Cycle of disharmony. Yeah. Creating new tradition, unfortunate events. Yeah, that's what I felt. Yeah, so, I mean, karma is just the balance of energy for me. But there is an imbalance of energy is what I feel, because there is just so much sword energy here. And there also kind of bickering or somebody picking on you, or there is something about an energy that's doesn't feel nice at all, okay? Underneath, past life. A culture experience, it is behind you, regression. Okay, regression therapy might be something for you. But there might also be that whatever situation, this has also been in another lifetime. You have to feel if that resonates for you, number 2, okay? Now we're going to use a Rose Oracle. Let's see what else we can get from that. The Innovator, Modern Garden Rose, okay. So the innovator, so that's someone who thinks outside the box, someone who's new, thinks about how to start up something new. So no matter what it is that you're currently in, I do feel like the invitation is to start something new, okay? Either a new way of thinking of whatever this is, or removing yourself from this energy and stepping into another energy, okay? The Explorer, yeah. Exploring what's new out there, exploring other options, Old Garden Rose. So the old and the new kind of here, you see, and yeah, underneath you have the heart. Well, yeah, Old Garden Road. So the heart, again, they're asking you to get into the heart, you see. You are too much in the headspace. And as I said, it might be that it has been called for because there was something that you really needed to contemplate. But you cannot make this decision without checking in with your heart and your soul here. Ask your angels and guides to guide you on this. Okay? Let go. Wow. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like they're asking you to let go, but this is your decision. It's your life. You decide, but yeah, that is what I get here, people. So, another one. Path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. Yeah, again, asking you to take another path. Underneath, grounded. Keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. So you need to ground yourself here. You need to ground yourself. You need to connect with your heart, your higher self, your spirit guides on this. I can see that for some of you, this is a very tough decision and this is a difficult situation. And you have my love. You have my sympathy. Most of all, it's an empathy. It's really, it can be rough. But your soul and your higher self always knows the way. Your angels knows the way. Okay? So it's also a little bit about let go and let God. Ask them to guide you here because I feel like you haven't really been in that space where you are hearing them right now. Okay? So yeah, that's pretty much the main message, I think, in this entire reading, number 2. Okay? I don't think I have any more to say about it. I wish you all the best. You have my love. And, you know, yeah, whatever this is for you. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked this green fluorite bracelet, then this is the reading for you. We will pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. And then we have some oracle cards that we are also going to look at. So let's see where we go with that. Okay, Page of Cups. 7 of Wands. 4 of Wands. The Page of Coins. The Knight of Wands. And the 2 of Coins. Underneath, 9 of Wands. Okay. So the underlying energy, the hidden energy here is the 9 of Wands and 2 of Cups. So this might be regarding a relationship. The Wounded Healer card is what we have here. So there might be a relationship that has left you wounded in the past, or that's the underlying energy. And relationship might be, of course, a love relationship, a friendship, family, work related. It's just a relation, okay? But there might have been something that hurt you, and that's a kind of put you on your guard for new relations as an underlying energy. Now you have a lot of wands here. Wands, 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 and wands. 2 coins and 1 cups here. Now wands is about passion. Wands is about aim. Wands is about moving forward with whatever it is that you're passionate about. You have 2 pages here. and the Knight. And the pages are the messengers or the new beginning of something. So there can be new love, but the Page of Cups can also be related to your inner child. Now, the Page of Coins is new offers, as in new offers of money, new offers of work, new offers of health. It can also be that. I mean, the coins are the grounding element. So you have the Seven of Wands, which is inviting you to stand tall in your own power. Together with the Knight of Wands, which is someone who is aiming for exactly what they want. They come in with the force and the passion to aim for what they're passionate about. So it can be also the Knight as in an offer of a person coming towards you, a very passionate person. The Four of Wands is the card of celebration. It can also be the card of a get-together or a party or a wedding. And the Two of Coins is about balancing. It's about balancing your health, balancing your energy, balancing money, balancing your work, balancing headspace, heart space. You know, take that as it resonates with you. Number 3. So let's look at it. My feeling is that they're asking you to aim for what it is that you truly want. Okay? It might be that you have been in or are in a relationship or relation that is not really giving you what you want. They might be hurting you. You might be feeling like they're not listening to you, or they're not understanding you, or they're not giving you what you need in that relation. So what they're inviting you to do here is to aim for what you truly want. Stand tall in your power. Stand tall and stand up for yourself, because the Seven of Wands is also where you kind of defend yourself, okay? And then there are 2 pages here. So there is something new coming towards you. New offer of relations, new offer of health or career. So there's something happening here with some sort of new offer. And I do feel what they're inviting you to do here is because the card of balance is coming up. Whatever it is that you put into any relation has to be balanced. It has to go both ways, you know, energy-wise. What you give, giving and receiving kind of, right? So I do feel like this new offer is coming towards you. But if you are aiming for what you truly want and you know what you want, you have spent your time really contemplating on what you want, it will have another outcome. It will be balanced. It will be more of a balanced relationship with giving and receiving. And it might also bring big happiness for you and a celebration in that energy is what I feel. Okay? So let us pull some oracle cards for you as well. The Sacred Light Oracle. Divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, and euphoria. Divine creation. So it is also divinely orchestrated. Whatever these new offers are coming into you are. And acceptance is kind of accepting the situation as it is and choosing something different. Okay, choosing to focus on an energy that is what you truly want and really stand strong in what you truly want here. Okay. Universal Merkaba. A sacred purpose, you have the answer, lucid dreaming. Yeah, your inner self, your higher self has the answer here. So you need to check in with your higher self here and your spirit team. There's a sacred purpose. So again, I feel like it's divinely guided. Underneath, soul family. Happy reunion, support other, order from chaos. Yeah. So soul family. So this person or this relation that you had before might not have been in your soul family. It might not have been the right resonance and the right vibration for you. So I think they're saying that there is another soul family, another person or persons, or another energy that is coming in. But I do feel like you need to let go of the old first. Okay. So let us look at some rose cards for you guys. The Rose Oracle. Yeah, and it says happy reunion. So there also, reunion is of course when something comes back from the past. So there might be somebody coming back from the past as well, for some of you. Just to have that said. The Innovator, Modern Garden Rose. So innovation, thinking new, thinking outside the box, being the one that kind of stands tall in their energy and aims for what they want. So again, aiming for what you want here. The ruler, all garden rose. So the ruler is, of course, the one that is in charge. He's the one that makes the decisions, okay? So are you in that position? Or maybe it's time for you to move into that position. Underneath, the creator, all garden rose. So again, with creating, innovating, ruling, moving, aiming for what you want. So they're really pushing for that here, I feel, number 3, okay? Let us also do some whispering woods today. Wish. Make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. Okay, so with that I would say that they have heard your prayers. Your wish will be granted in due time. And if you haven't made the wish yet, then do. Surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. So this offer might be something that you haven't seen really. You haven't paid attention, or it hasn't come to you yet, or you haven't opened your eyes for it. There might be something there that you haven't really seen properly. There is another stone here that's unturned, is what I feel. Okay? Cleanse, yeah. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. So something of an energy cleanse, I would say. Might be in need of some shift on the energies here. Okay? Ask your angels and guides to help you with that. Sink down and invite the white light in and ask them to help you rinse your energy field and to align your chakras. And when we are in that mode and when we're meditating in that mode, that's when we also make the right decisions for us from the heart, right? So that might be an invitation as well. Okay? That was pretty much all I had for you, number 3, for this week. I wish you a pleasant week with whatever this is that you are getting into. And until the next time I see ya. Bye.